Hey everyone, May 23rd, 2019. Welcome to New Comic Book Wednesday on Thursday. Anyway, its main reason for the video was for new comic books, and I have two more CGC mysteries. I'll explain this. I'll get them after the new comic books, and because I have a little story to go with them as well. So, went to my new comic book shop yesterday. And weather, I guess, had delayed the new books. They said they were stuck in Salt Lake City, or something like that. So they didn't get them until today. Stupid animals. So I still shopped around. So I turned it into a spur of the moment hunting, trip to my local comic book store. Do that every once in a while. So I grabbed 4 books. Green Lantern number 199. Hal Jordan returns to the Green Lantern Corps after quitting in 191 or 2. So I thought I'd pick it up. This has been in my folder for a while, but I finally pulled the trigger and got it. Avengers 196. It's the first full appearance of Taskmaster, rumored to be the big bad villain for the Black Widow movie. This isn't the original, unfortunately. This is the 2005 Marvel Legends reprint, I think it was called. You can tell by that right here. So, but I still think that a reprint can still be money. It might not be the most valuable, comic in the collection, but I mean, heck, if a reprint of certain books could be $20, $30, $40, why can't this one be? So, but this is a really nice condition. So I thought I'd grab it. I might keep it. I might not, depending on what the book value says when the Black Widow movie comes out, and he is or is not in it. The Flash, number 61. This completes my Speed Force Quest storyline. After Wally West, the whole Wally West thing, and during the Flash Wars, and he quits being Flash and all that. Flash goes on a speed quest, and so I don't know if they didn't have it at the time, or I didn't get it at the time, or whatever. But I found it, and it completes it. So, and finally, I had my brother help me out looking through the random boxes. Because sometimes they have certain comics in one area and under their category, and sometimes certain the same titles can be found in the random box. Just depends on who puts on what's where sometimes. And so I had him looking for. I'm always looking for Amazing Spider-Man. That is my goal, my desire. And that I actually found one. Found a new one. So Amazing Spider-Man number 196. Not really a key, but it's a faked death of Aunt May. I rated it about a 4.0. It's missing a small chunk on the top there. Some fold overs, really worn spine, although it is attached. Rusted nails, particularly this one up here on the top with a rust migration. Some staining and fading. So I thought about 4. I mean, I could be wrong, but got one more to add to my collection. I'm not a big fan of purple covers. That's just me. Purple's not a bad cover, but it just doesn't work for me on some comics. All right, now for the new comic books that I picked up today. Freedom Fighters, number 6 of the 12. Entering of Uberman Unleashed. God, you think Superman himself is dangerous? Let's give him one with Hitler's ideologies. Got God help us. Anyone see that Crisis on Earth X? Oh no, the video or whatever, with the Supergirl, Green Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow crossover, that 4-part thing. But anyway, I look forward to this. Really liking this storyline. Action Comics 1011, Part 5 of Leviathan. I was super excited when Leviathan was mentioned on the season finale of Supergirl. I can't wait to see what it is, where it goes. This is a reintroduction of Manhunter, Kate Spencer in costume. It's like that. I like that cover. Really cool. Another one I'm really excited for, The Flash, number 71, chapter 2 of the year 1, Origin of the Flash. Really excited. Love this cover. Can't wait to see where the storyline goes. Hey, Xander.
Hey.
My son, just out of the screen. Avengers, number 19. Like the cover. Interested to see its tie into the War of the Realms. Batman Beyond, issue 32. My favorite Batman. And the Marvel's Greatest Creators, or True Believers, whatever you call it. What If, starring Spider-Girl. I read this trade of May Parker. I read the storyline of this in high school in trade paperback, so I was really interested. Had to pick it up, only $1. All right, now for the CGCs. I have Silver Surfer, Volume 3, issue 44, and Amazing Spider-Man Marvel Milestone Edition. I had submitted this to CGC in October, I think, or whatever. But I paid to get him pressed at CGC, and so it was it felt like years for these things to get back. I mean, it's just like what? So November, December, January, February, March, April, May, at least 7 months. I'm beginning to feel like serious on Prisoner of Azkaban. I've done my waiting. 12 years of it in Azkaban. And finally, these things are back. God. Xander, you can come in the shop. My son, Xander, or what do you think? You want to be called Comic Kid or Comic Junior? Comic Kid. So this is Comic Kid. He's officially Comic Kid. I dubbed thee.
I've been collecting also.
Yes. So let's start with this one. The Marvel Milestone Edition of Amazing Spider-Man, issue 1. Hey, just Rican. How's it going? My son, Comic Kid. But anyway, finally back from the pressing after 8 months at CGC. So my brother put these, Rod. But my brother put fake grades on it just to play with us this time. So I forgot to tell him that a 0.2 is only a 9 in the 9s. But like I said, I had it pressed. I do not remember what the grade was or what I thought it was. Yeah, because this is before I started practicing the grade. But it was a little bit smudged or a little bit of wrinkle. I mean, there's some stress lines. Nick here. A little bit of fold over. I mean, it's pressed out somewhat, but it's still a little bit there. And all that. So I'd say actually an 8.5. If I had to be honest, I'd guess an 8 or 8.5. What do you think? You want to put a guess?
I would say at least in the 9s.
At least in the 9. Give me a solid number. 9.
8.8.
Give me 8.5.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Then 7.5 from Rod. Okay. Like I said, I think an 8. Whoa! Awesome. That's a nice score.
Wow.
That's a really nice. This definitely wasn't a 9.6 before. This definitely wasn't a 9.6 before. Yeah, give me a high five. Awesome, awesome.
I only thought it was in the nines, and I was right.
Newton rings, if I can, from this area, but if I hold it at this angle, Newton rings look like the United States if it was a mixture of potatoes. I'll talk to you in a second. Sheesh. Gotta wrap this up real quick. My wife's calling. Silver Surfer number 44. First appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. These two comics I found at my local comic book shop when I first started collecting. This one also had a little bit of a fold-over problem. This has one spine tick down here just above the barcode, and right up there near his hand. And otherwise, not bad. Little bit, mostly there. So I'd say I'm still going to go conservative. I'm going to say 9.2. Just conservative, 9.2.
I said 9.4.
Just so I can be even more excited. Cool. Just be more excited when the grade happens. So, gotta guess, Rod, before I rip the scorecard off. Since it's obviously, I don't think it's an 8.
But if it is an 8.
You think it was 9.4?
Yeah.
Well, then Jordan will have been correct. But since he put the scorecard in there, unless my brother was being really mean with putting the actual score on there, I don't think it was. All right, here we go. If I can get to it. No, the sticky part was down there. No wonder I couldn't get to it. All right. On your mark, get set. Awesome!
Oh!
Hell yeah! 9.8. That is score.
That was my first guess, but I didn't want to say it.
As I said on 3 Minute Basement, karate chop. Shout out to Otto from 3 Minute Basement. I love that grade. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, 9.6 and 9.8. These were worth waiting 7 months to come back from. God, these were worth waiting for months to come back from.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, Stay Puff. I sent these off to be CGC pressed at CGC 7 months ago. Finally, they get back. I think it was worth the wait. Worth the wait, especially this one. Awesome. Found these two babies at my local comic book shop when I first started collecting, and they needed pressing. They were definitely, I would guess they would have been 8.0, 7.5 at the best. But this one, hell yeah. Awesome. So yeah, high five on that one. All right. I do need to wrap this up and go because my wife's called 2 times now and I really need to answer the phone. So talk to you guys later and thank you for stopping by.
See you later.
Happy collecting, everyone.